airlines are in focus in the UK and elsewhere today as the mark event for the aerospace industry gets underway in Farnborough. Well, Bloomberg's Rishaad Salamat is there. Rishaad, there is a very positive outlook on our side of the Atlantic, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Andrea. What we do have at the moment, the commercial side anyway, we've seen a big turnaround. Jim Elbow from Boeing telling me earlier that if he'd been talking to me 5 months ago, he'd been down in the dumps. But things have changed, and he's looking forward to bluer skies, which is a bit unlike what we have now at the moment as we get a bit of cloud coming over. But it is the defense side where we are seeing the clouds. And joining me is Wes Bush. He's chief executive of Northrop Grumman. Wes, there's the age of austerity. Robert Gates, Defense Secretary, saying it's the gusher for defense spending's being turned off. How do you make money in this market then?
Well, it's pretty clear to us that this period of increasing budget pressure will certainly impact the defense spending environment. We've had a number of years of outstanding growth in our industry. But as we look forward, companies such as Northrop Grumman are looking at how we continue to create value for our shareholders with a flatter top line. And we know it can be done. There are a number of ways. It's
not even a flatter top line. Surely it's one which is decreasing, and you've got at the same time be cutting the bottom line, and there's only a certain amount you can pare down.
Well, we can certainly go after it in terms of our cost structure, and we've announced a number of very aggressive moves to deal with our cost structure. We can also deal with it, though, from the broader perspective of what elements of our portfolio best support the continuing needs. Not everything moves down all at the same time.
So you've got to look for growth elsewhere then, I mean, well, outside the US, haven't you really?
Well, we have to look for growth both within the portfolio, what parts of the portfolio of the business is growing, and of course we do look at the international marketplace as well.
So what is growing well for you right now then?
There are several areas. Unmanned systems. In fact, here at the Air Show you can see several of our unmanned systems on display. Global Hawk is our most well-known program in that regard. If you look at the deployment of those systems today in Afghanistan, they're making a tremendous difference for the U.S. troops. And we're seeing their use also in disaster relief programs, such as Haiti. Global Hawk played an important role in Haiti. So unmanned is important. Cybersecurity is another good area.
Let's flip it around.
Yes.
What's the bit not performing?
Well, in terms of the longer-term profile, I think we all look at what will really happen as the operations stabilize in Afghanistan. And from that perspective, from a portfolio perspective, we ought to think our way through that.
Okay, well, Afghanistan has nothing to do with shipbuilding. You're looking to... Okay, you're calling it a strategic review. Does that mean you're not going to buy it?
We only announced last week that we're commencing the process of exploring our strategic alternatives. It normally takes quite a while to think our way through it. We're looking both at selling it and at spinning it. So we're taking a broad view of those alternatives.
Let's talk about EADS and its fight against Boeing for the next generation of air-to-air refueling tankers. Yes. You pulled out of that basically as soon as you became boss of the company. Why?
Well, we won the last round of competition. The Northrop Grumman EADS team
and then you didn't.
Won. And then the review changed that, and a new procurement was put in place. We could not make a business case when we looked at the terms, the new request for proposal, and we decided to pull out.
Very quickly as well with that, is it just the case that they'd always go with Boeing, yes or no?
No. No.
So they might look at a foreign buyer as well?
They're taking a very broad view.
Thank you very much indeed. Wes, therefore, as looking at what's going on with the defense side of things as we see this age of austerity come and bite in terms of what people are spending and indeed as they try and rein in their budget deficits. So that's the defense side anyway from Northrop Grumman's point of view.